Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Benjamin Franklin. Government PR, the hidden ad budget. Welcome to We the Government, the channel dedicated to uncovering where your hard-earned tax dollars are truly going. Did you know the federal government spends billions of dollars annually on public relations campaigns? These funds are often used to hire private PR firms, create promotional content, and secure media placements. For example, in 2022, the Department of Health and Human Services, HHS, allocated a staggering $1.4 billion toward public outreach efforts. Lavish federal conferences. Let's talk about conferences. While collaboration and knowledge sharing are essential, some federal gatherings go well beyond the necessary. In 2023, a federal agency allocated $3 million to host a climate summit in Hawaii. The event, held at a luxury resort, included catered meals, guest speakers flown in first class, and high-end accommodations. While climate action is a critical issue, questions arose about the necessity of holding such events in extravagant settings. Couldn't those millions have been better spent on direct climate initiatives, like community-based renewable energy projects? This case highlights a broader pattern. Public funds sometimes prioritize optics over outcomes. Agricultural subsidies gone awry. The U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, spends billions annually on farm subsidies, a program originally designed to shield farmers from market volatility. However, in 2021, a government watchdog found that $1.8 billion of these subsidies went to large agribusinesses and wealthy landowners instead of struggling farmers. Shockingly, some recipients didn't even live on farms. One high-profile case involved a billionaire CEO receiving payments for farmland they owned but never operated. This misuse raises a pressing question: why aren't stricter qualifications in place to ensure subsidies benefit those who truly need them? Meanwhile, small farmers continue to face financial hardships, suggesting that reform is long overdue. Overpriced government technology. The federal government's tech spending often comes with eye-popping price tags. For example, in 2022, a federal IT project aimed at modernizing the IRS's tax system ended up costing taxpayers $12 billion. The project faced repeated delays, budget increases, and technical issues. Analysts blame poor oversight and a lack of competition among contractors. Some experts suggest that the government's reliance on a few large firms leads to inflated costs and subpar results. This isn't just about the IRS. From outdated cybersecurity systems to failed software rollouts, inefficiencies in tech spending cost taxpayers billions annually. Would tighter accountability measures make a difference? Foreign aid for controversial projects. Foreign aid serves as a tool for diplomacy and global goodwill, but not all projects pass the scrutiny test. In 2022, the U.S. allocated $10 million for a cultural preservation initiative in Afghanistan. While preserving historical sites is valuable, critics question the timing and relevance of this project given Afghanistan's ongoing humanitarian crises. With millions of Americans struggling to make ends meet, it's fair to wonder whether these funds could have been better spent addressing urgent domestic needs. Transparency in foreign aid allocation would go a long way in restoring public trust. The price of congressional perks. It's no secret that members of Congress enjoy significant benefits, but the scale of these perks might surprise you. In 2023, $20 million was spent on upgrading congressional office furniture. This included custom-made desks, luxury chairs, and high-end decor for office spaces. While functional work environments are important, many Americans are left asking, is this level of extravagance necessary? When families across the nation are cutting back, shouldn't elected officials do the same? The average American pays approximately 35% of their lifetime earnings in taxes. Shouldn't those funds be treated with respect and restraint? Unused federal buildings. The federal government owns thousands of vacant buildings across the country, costing taxpayers millions in upkeep. In 2023 alone, maintaining these unused properties drained $1.7 billion from the budget. These costs include security, utilities, and periodic repairs for buildings that serve no active purpose. Solutions like selling or repurposing these assets could save taxpayers substantial amounts each year. However, bureaucratic hurdles often stall progress, leaving these properties as ongoing financial liabilities. Inefficient public transportation investments. Public transportation projects are vital for reducing congestion and pollution, but mismanagement often undermines their success. A prime example is the Maryland Light Rail expansion, which exceeded its budget by $1.4 billion in 2022 and was years behind schedule, Contractor disputes and inefficient planning were cited as major culprits. Critics argue that stronger oversight and accountability measures are needed to prevent similar debacles in the future. Taxpayers deserve reliable transit systems delivered on time and within budget. National parks, a budget imbalance. National parks are a cherished part of America's natural heritage, but some spending decisions by the National Park Service, NPS, raise questions. In 2023, $15 million was allocated to design a visitor center at a low-traffic site. Meanwhile, high-traffic parks like Yosemite and Yellowstone faced funding shortfalls for basic maintenance, including trail repairs and waste management. Shouldn't resources be prioritized for the areas that need them most? This imbalance underscores the need for smarter, data-driven budgeting. Conclusion. From extravagant conferences to unused federal properties, these examples paint a picture of government spending that often prioritizes optics over efficiency. The average American pays approximately 35% of their lifetime earnings in taxes. Don't you deserve to know how that money is spent? If we demand greater transparency and accountability, we can ensure that every dollar works toward meaningful progress. Join the movement by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video. Together, we can hold our leaders accountable and bring much-needed reform to federal spending.